I'm Desiree Morales, and I'm a student at UT, and I run Chika Pika Sweets. I'm from Norfolk, Nebraska, but my dad's from Juarez, Mexico, and my mom was born in Las Cruces, New Mexico. That kind of ties into my heritage, like growing up in a predominantly white state, but I grew up with my family, always reminding me of my culture, and just like have a lot of tias and tios and my grandparents that like remind me where I come from and like who I am. I grew up with parents who were immigrants and like from Mexico and grew up in the South. Spicy candy was just something that we always ate like in the summer. Always had tajin like with our fruit and like our candy and stuff. It was just something that I grew up loving and just having all the time in the house. I moved back to Austin after the pandemic. A lot of the places weren't hiring, so I was kind of in a hard spot, I guess, looking for a job and stuff. Fill it up as much as I can, get all the candy I can in there, because they deserve it. And so I kind of thought through like, what's something that I love, something easy that I could make, something that like people would love to have in Austin. I was like, candies are easy, everyone loves them, they're a good snack, so that's how I decided what I wanted to do. So the main way I reach out to my customers usually is Instagram. There I have like the prices and like pictures of the jars. So I have like Sour Patch Kids, we have gummy worms, Sour Patch Watermelon, got some nerd ropes for like special requests, we got peach rings, and the rest is just like jars and stuff, but yeah. So with Gushers, I do have to unpack them like by each little packet. So I'll unpack those, put them in a big bowl, and then I make my chamoy mixture, which is chamoy with powdered sugar, just to make it a little bit thicker and have it like stick on the candy. And so I'll mix around the candies just to make sure they're all unstuck. And after that, I'll put them on a baking sheet, spread them all out, and put on the tajin mixture, which is tajin and the lucas. I'll mix those together and then put it on top of the candy and then just like mix them around to make sure that those are evenly coated, put them in the jar and pack them all up with thank you note. I like to personalize, so I'll put like their name and like what candy they got and then like the little thank you card and stuff. And I used to lick them, but because of COVID, we tap. So I think the main thing I've learned is that there's so many more people who will support you than you expect. I guess I was like, oh, maybe my friends and like a couple people from campus, but shout out to UT Twitter and like everyone on Instagram, because it's such a bigger community than you expect, especially like the Latino community or the Latinx community on campus. They definitely like showed up for me and they're like always letting me know like, oh, these are so good, and they remind me of back home. You know, I haven't had these in forever, I could never find them in Austin, but now it's definitely like, oh, you're the girl who sells candies, and it's like, yeah, you know, I guess I am. I've just come to like appreciate sharing something from my culture, you know, that I love. Everyone low-key loves it, but no one has just been able to share it with the whole campus. So even though I'm one person, I'm just really excited to slowly but surely share it with everyone.